What up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and we're back here once again. Meant to get you guys yesterday, but I know I'm a little late, but I want to give you guys my thoughts um, on this Steelers game. As the Steelers get a clutch victory, it goes down in the history books as another great game between the best rivalry in the NFL, and the Steelers took on the Ravens. Just another classic game as the Steelers pulled this game off 27-22 in epic fashion. This game was full of ups and downs, missed calls, penalties, a couple turnovers, some exciting plays. And this Steeler team coming to this game, I know I was hard on them last week. All Steeler Nation was hard on them. The fans hard on Aaron Rodgers, the offense. And they put up 27 points, man. They came today and they showed me a little something that can be life and something that can be sustainable with Aaron Rodgers, Arthur Smith, and company. First play of the game takes a deep shot to DK Metcalf on the right side, connects. Go down there. Ended up getting a fourth and goal. The Steelers go for it. The next play, Aaron Rodgers bootleg for a touchdown. Yes, and then he does the famous discount double check. We did not have Aaron Rodgers getting a rushing touchdown on our card for the Steelers game today. So, hey, Aaron Rodgers yesterday was moving. This is the best I've seen him move in 5 or 6 years. It was like vintage Aaron Rodgers moving in and out the pocket. He was able to evade some plays, make some plays, and he made play after play, moving out the pocket and scrambling. It was fantastic. His best game easily as a Steeler. 23 for 34, 284, 1 touchdown. No turnover. That was for the key. And his passing game carried it for the offense as the running game. 17 carries for 34 yards. That is not something that I've seen coming with the Ravens sold out, and the Steelers took advantage of these one-on-one plays with Metcalf, and we just continued to throw the ball down the field. Even had Calvin Austin on the big catch. He got tackled by Uzi. If he wouldn't have got tripped up, he would have scored on that. Just great plays after great plays, making plays. Like I said, no turnovers. You know what I mean? So back and forth. This game was back and forth. We got tight in that fourth quarter. The Steelers were able to hold the Ravens in the third quarter to a couple field goals. When it was 20-16, but there was a drive. The Steelers were driving. Aaron Rodgers finds Jalen Warren in the flat. He scores. Wide open. Pat Farmer was wide open too. If he would have threw it to him, he would have absolutely scored. We're gonna jump to that fourth quarter. It's 27 to 16. Then the Ravens are able to get back-to-back field goals, make it 27-22. And then this is where things got crazy. Aaron Rodgers throws a pick, but it's called back. They said he had full possession of it. The Ravens get the ball back. A little over 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Heisman's banged up at this point. Patrick Queen gets banged up again. They both been playing hard. And then the controversial play. Isaiah likely catches it over the middle. 1-2 before he gets the third foot down, and he doesn't complete the catch. I don't think it was a catch, but a lot of people are mad at this point. At this point, the NFL needs to tell us what a catch is, because we really don't know what a catch is. So ends up getting called, and the Ravens go for it on fourth down. But you know what happens? Patrick Queen makes a huge play where he knocks the ball down, intended for Mark Andrews. Patrick Queen's best game as a Pittsburgh Steeler. He played banged up, but he was not missing this game against his rival team. Steelers get the ball back at their own 8 with 2:22 left, and then have to punt the ball back as the Ravens have all 3 timeouts. Ravens get the ball back a little over a minute and some change. And then they just do a good job of keeping everything in front of Lamar Jackson. Makes a couple big plays. But the final play of the game, Alex Highsmith comes up with a clutch sack to win the game, and the Steelers pull out the dub in M&T Stadium and get the dub and beat the Ravens to take possession of first place right now, sitting at 7-6, and the Ravens are on the outside looking in right now. So, like I said before, and I keep saying it these last few weeks, the Steelers have to win this division in order to make it to the playoffs. No doubt about it. And like I said, I talked about earlier, DK Metcalf, great today. It finally got this man the ball out. Like I've been crying about it. I've been saying he to get the ball 4 or 5 straight games under 50 yards. 7 catches, 148 yards on 12 targets. They made a conservative effort early in the game to target him and get him the football. That was key. As like I said, the Ravens early in this entire game sold out against the run, so Nothing much from Jalen Warren. Nothing much from Kenneth Gainwell. Caleb Johnson got in, but Kenneth Gainwell had a touchdown, running touchdown in the red zone after a crucial Ravens penalty where they called unnecessary roughness on Travis Jones. So that helped us a little bit. We got a little help from the refs, you know. But I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to be mad about it. But like I said, I was very critical of this team offensively and this defense. The defense gave over 420 yards, but they got situational stops when they need to and held the Ravens. There was kind of a bend but don't break. Also, Derrick Henry, 25 carries, 94 yards, averaging 3.8 yards a carry. I can live with that. Keaton Mitchell had that one big play. Got down to the red zone. He got hurt. But that's fine. I'm definitely okay with that. James Pierre is playing well. I think even Joey Porter Jr. played excellent. He got called for some ticky-tack, holding some legal contacts, but that's going to come with the territory. And I think they just did a solid job. Wasn't spectacular, but like I said, bend but don't break. And this offense finally opened up a little bit and was aggressive and throw the ball. And even Aaron Rodgers said after the game, he knew, he was listening to people talk about it, and he's saying it. But just keep this game plan and keep this effort. Obviously, got to be a little more balanced on running the football as well as we play better teams as well, because it's always a weird thing playing the Ravens. But we went there and took care of business, got the win. This is one game at a time. I'm not saying we're world beaters, but this is a step in the right direction, especially if they can keep this up and continue to progress and be great on offense. I'm not saying score 40 points a game because I don't think they have the capabilities of doing that, but you have some pieces and they can get the job done and make some noise. And continue to be aggressive in Arthur Smith's system and throw the ball. Be aggressive and don't play scared. That's what they did. I need this formula for the rest of this regular season because it's going to be crucial. It's coming down to some big games coming up here. Like I said, we control on. They still controlling destiny, and it starts with next week at Monday Night Football, hosting the Miami Dolphins, coming in on a 4-game win streak. And do not take them lightly because they can run the football with Achane, with Devon Achane, who's a stud. They got Jalen Wright. They also got Ali Gordon, the rookie. They can run the football. Mike McDaniel wants to pound the rock, but it's going to be interesting to see how Tua comes in. They're going to be playing in extreme cold weather in Pittsburgh. So still, this is a game Steelers can't lose, but this is another chance for them to make it known on prime so they can win the game because they've been terrible on prime time in spotlight games this season. So I expect them to come out on fire, but they are, I believe, are 3-point favorites in this game, so I'm pretty much a pick 'em. So you play the Dolphins, then you gotta travel to my city, my hometown of Detroit, and play the Detroit Lions, and then you have the Cleveland Browns at Cleveland, which that game gets weird. And then you host the Baltimore Ravens in season. So it still could come down to that final game. But the cards are there for the Steelers to make a run and getting back into the playoffs once again. So we'll see what happens. But a good step in the right direction. I liked what I seen from the offense. Let's keep the gas on the pedal, man. Don't let it continue to be aggressive. Innovate. This division is theirs for the taking. They can go win it. Not saying I don't think we're a Super Bowl team, but I think we can win a playoff game. We think we can. Absolutely. So let's keep progressing, getting better. Gotta get healthy, man. No Derek Harmon in this game. Patrick Quinn got banged up, but he ended up coming back in the game. Offensive line. No, Barger Jones is out. Andrews Pete got hurt in the game with a concussion. Darnell Washington got knocked out with a concussion. So I got to get some of these guys healthy, man. That's key. But great win, 7-6 right now. Still in contention. So love what I've seen from the boys offensively. Step in the right direction. One game at a time, though, so I'm gonna hold myself because I've been riding the wave of just real down, and now I'm happy got the win. But I don't want to let them set me and rest of the Steelers up for failure. So let's just keep it up. And I want to see this and not this. So hey, I appreciate it. Hey, Steeler Nation, baby, here we go. Appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at @KeepingScore. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out. Peace.